Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the Impress podcast series. I'm Lia Kesopoulou from Reframe Food, and I'm the communications manager for Impress, an EU-funded project focused on developing innovative, knowledge-intensive products derived from low-trophic species and processing wastewaters. In today's episode, I'm joined by Kona Mondal from Trinity College Dublin to talk about something we all interact with daily: packaging. But not just any packaging. Kona and the TCD team are working on making it more sustainable and better for the planet. Kona, welcome to the podcast. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Leah. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really looking forward to our conversation and discuss about our work in Impress project.
Great. So let's start with the big picture. Could you tell us more about the TCD's role in the project? What are your main objectives and how is your team contributing to Impress's overall impact?
Yeah, sure. So at TCD, our role in the Impress project focuses on developing the next generation of eco-friendly food packaging with a special focus on seafood products. So currently, most seafood packaging relies on fossil fuel-based plastics, which are non-biodegradable and contribute to long-term environmental pollution. So we are working to replace these harmful materials with biodegradable composites that are not only better for the planet but also help keep our food fresher for longer.
Okay, that sounds very promising. And how exactly are you doing this?
In this case, we are doing this in a few exciting ways. So, first, we are developing new polymer blends and composites, materials that are made from sustainable resources that are biodegradable and eco friendly. Secondly, based on our previous testing on biodegradable materials, like material properties, we are incorporating bio-based ingredients such as seaweed byproducts to coat the surface of the packaging based material to improve the properties of the packaging, and which helps to extend the shelf life of food. And thirdly, we are going beyond the lab. So we have already moved to the pilot scale production and created prototype packaging trays. These trays are basically strong, sealable, and ready for world testing.
Okay, so you're not just experimenting, you're piloting a solution that could soon enter the market, right? So, what kind of impact are you hoping this will have?
So in terms of impact, it's not just about replacing plastic, it's about creating packaging that's smarter, safer, sustainable, and recyclable as well. So we are developing sustainable food packaging material, which will be the alternative to fossil-based packaging materials and contribute to replacing plastics by 10% by 2030.
Mm-hmm. As you know, your team has already scaled up biodegradable polymer composites and blend formulations. For those who may not be familiar, what are these materials and why is this a significant achievement for sustainable packaging?
Uh, yeah, Actually, our team at TCD, under the supervision of Professor Ramesh Babu, has made great progress. We have successfully run pilot production trials, built working sustainable packaging trays, and we are now preparing for shelf life testing. And through close collaboration with other Impress partners, we are helping to make sure these innovations can actually make it to market, not just stay in the lab. So it's a really exciting time for us, and we are really proud to be part of the project that's tackling such a real world problem in such a creative way.
Okay, so let's break down the science a bit. What are these materials?
Okay, so these material, actually specifically the base material, is made from commercially available biodegradable polymers such as polylactic acid PLA and polybutyrate hydroxide PHP, so which are produced from plant-based resources using biotechnology. So, to enhance the properties and performance of these polymers, we have added plant based additives like lignin and cellulose.
And what makes this a real breakthrough? Why is this so significant?
Okay, so right now these materials show excellent sealing and food storage properties, so which is very promising. So the developed composites have the potential to meet the requirements for food packaging applications. They are actually biodegradable and industrially compostable. And also, they are not leaving any residue behind in the environment. So, of course, there is still more work to do, specifically testing how they perform in real life conditions. So, but this is a major milestone on the road to greener and smarter packaging.
What characteristics make these biodegradable materials suitable for everyday packaging, especially for food or protective use?
Yeah, so the key characteristics of biodegradable materials is that they are made from renewable or sustainable resources. However, not all of them have the necessary properties to replace fossil based plastics in food packaging. To improve important qualities like strength and barrier performance, that's why we're adding plant based additives. They're used to help to meet these required standards.
So improving these qualities is quite challenging. And talking about the challenges, maybe it's a good idea to discuss about the challenges when it comes to scaling biodegradable alternatives to conventional plastics.
Yeah. So there are challenges. So yeah, I would like to mention it, like from a sustainability perspective. So one of the biggest challenges we face in replacing conventional plastics is scaling up biodegradable materials in a way that's both cost effective and performance ready. So traditional plastics are cheap, they are durable and easy to process, but they are also harmful to the environment. So biodegradable alternatives, like on the other hand, are made from natural sources, which is great, but they can be more expensive to produce, and sometimes they don't match the exact strength, flexibility, or shelf life performance of conventional plastics right away. So this is one challenge, and another challenge is the lack of proper infrastructure for collecting, recycling, and disposing of biodegradable plastics. So, unlike fossil based plastics, which have well established systems for collection and segregation, biodegradable plastics often lack dedicated facilities. So, after use, these plastics are not only consistently disposed of, sorted, or recycled. So the situation is further like complicated by differences in waste management infrastructure across countries. So as a result, biodegradable plastics are sometimes treated as contaminants and end up being incinerated instead of properly processed. So these are main challenges that we are facing through.
I see. Thank you very much, Kana. And what about public perception? Are people ready to embrace these alternatives?
Yeah, so that's another challenge, the challenge for consumer awareness and trust. So people are used to plastic. It takes time to build trust in new materials, even if they are better for the planet. So while the science is moving fast, the real challenge is making sure these materials can work in the real world at large scale and within systems that support their environmental benefits.
Mhm. I see. During our annual consortium meeting in Vigo, that was a few months ago, you showcased some of these new packaging prototypes, and that was a very exciting moment. How do you plan to build on that momentum?
Yeah, actually, the annual consortium meeting in Vigo was a fantastic opportunity to showcase the packaging prototypes we have been developing. And it really felt like a milestone moment for our team. So, like now that we have proven these biodegradable materials can be made at pilot scale and shaped into real packaging trays with sealing capabilities. The next step is to build on that momentum and move even closer to real world use. So we are now focusing on a few key areas. So first, we are about to start self-life studies. So actually testing how well these trays protect and preserve food, like specifically seafood, over time, in collaboration with our Impress project partners. And second, we are fine tuning the material properties, making sure they are strong, flexible, and reliable enough for everyday use.
So there's much to be done in the field. Um, Looking ahead, are there any regulatory or technical or commercial barriers you still need to overcome before these prototypes can enter the market?
Yeah, yeah. So there are still a few key hurdles to cross over before our prototypes hit the market. So I will discuss on that, of course. So regulatory approval is one of them. So we need to be ensure the materials we developed are food safe for food contact applications. And on the technical side, we are like refining the performance such as barrier properties, so that should like matches the performance of the current fossil based food packaging material and also extends the shelf life of the product. And there is also a main commercial barrier is there, so that is the cost and large scale productions. That is the main challenges along with building proper composting system. So currently the cost of the biodegradable materials is 2 to 3 times more than fossil based plastic materials. So I think this is due to the small volume of production compared to commercially available non-biodegradable plastics. So hopefully in the future, like large scale production will come up that will reduce the cost and compete with fossil based packaging materials. So yeah, of course we are hoping so. And however like we are making steady progress, and with continued support and collaboration, we are confident we will get it there.
Yeah, I'm sure you will get there. Um, how does your work feed into the broader goals of the Impress project and also support the European Union's green transition?
Yeah, actually, our work at TCD directly supports the core sustainability goals of the Impress project and the EU's broader green transition. So, by developing biodegradable, compostable packaging from natural materials, we are helping reduce plastic waste, lowering the carbon emissions, and promote a more circular economy. So basically it not just about replacing the plastics, it's about rethinking materials to be smarter, safer, and kinder to the planet. So that's the future we are building towards, and we are proud to be a part of it.
And this is a very nice way to finish our conversation. Thank you so much, Kona, for sharing your insights and the inspiring work you and your team are doing. It's been a real pleasure having you on the podcast.
Thank you so much, Leah.
And to our audience, thank you for tuning in. If you want to learn more about Impress, visit our website, sign up for a newsletter, and follow us on social media for regular updates. See you in the next episode.